guys. Might just start with the players that we expect to see back in the coming weeks or before the end of the season. We've got Aidan Bonner coming back from his shoulder injury, hopefully only 2 weeks away. Curtis Taylor, 2 to 3 from his knee injury. Jack Zeeble, we hope he's up for selection within a couple of weeks. Taylor Garner's another coming back from a hamstring, a long-term hamstring. He's still 2 to 3 weeks away. We hope to see him before the season's out. Dom Tyson hasn't quite been able to progress with his calf, so he's still another 2 to 3 away as well. Kyron Hayden is 1 to 2 weeks away. He's still got a bit of swelling around that knee, so he's still a week or 2 away from selection. And Ben Brown, from his knee, he's still got a little bit of swelling there as well, so he's another week or 2 away, despite him running at the moment and looking okay. Flynn Perez is one that we're quite excited about. He's played his second practice match today, played 3/4 of a game, so we hope to keep progressing him over the next couple of weeks to see if he could get a game for the end of the year. Would be great. Of the long-term injuries, obviously Will Walker was one that did a hamstring on the weekend. He's anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks with that high-grade hamstring strain. Ben Jacobs and Charlie Comben obviously were 2 that have been long-term injuries for the year. Kane Turner we ruled out for the season, as we did with Taran Thomas and Ben Cunnington. So that's the injury list. Any questions?
Brady, can you give us an update on Ben Jacobs, the club's thinking? Because at this stage, I imagine you have to make a pretty tough decision.
Yeah, well, obviously we've still got a bit of the season left still to go. Ben's situation's more about his well-being. We monitor that closely day by day, week by week. He's up here in the hub with us. He participates in some training, but he's quite away, still away from doing full training sessions. So, as I said, it's mainly about Ben's well-being at this stage.
Is it realistic he plays football again? I mean, because that line has been discussed throughout the year, and we haven't seen any progress from that. I mean, have you had some close discussions on it?
No, we haven't had discussions around getting back to playing at this stage. He's not at a level where he could get through training. So, we take it day by day, week by week. He's in a good space, but he's a fair way away from playing football.
We saw Fremantle, Brady, a couple of players have stepped away from, or aren't going up to Cairns and haven't been offered contracts. I mean, are you guys in a position already where you've told guys, you don't need to go into specifics, but you haven't, they're not going to be getting go next year?
No, we haven't gone down that path. We're in Queensland, we're in Gold Coast for the rest of this season, where we've still got 5 games to go. So there's great opportunities potentially ahead for some of these players. Everyone is in a different situation, whether they've got a contract or not. There'll be opportunities presented, and hopefully some players can still grab those opportunities before the season's out.
What have you learned about the list, Brady, now that you've had a full year to focus on the job? Obviously, there's new guys in that position, and I think last year your hands were tied a little bit with what you could do, but now you've got a lot more time and you've had a greater understanding of the list. What do you think needs to be done with this list? Where do you think you're at?
Yeah, I won't go into detail in terms of what we need to do. We're still obviously giving opportunities to players that, for the rest of this season and see who takes these positions. I think the coach has been pretty clear on players who want to play for this club and play team first football, and those players will be selected. So I think he's been pretty clear on that, and we'll continue that for the rest of the year. And we had a great team effort last game against Brisbane, despite not getting over the line. And I think we'll keep going down that selection path.
Do you think you might need to be aggressive, though, and do some different things to shake up the list? Or I know you're not going to go into specifics, but are you going to have to make some tough calls to, I guess, change the trajectory from being that sort of middling side?
No doubt we need to increase the talent. We want to look at every opportunity to increase talent on our list, and I think each club would be in that position. We've got various ways we can do that. The draft's really important to us at the end of this season, but we'll also look at other opportunities to get better players in to our list and hopefully hopefully put us in a better position next year. We can challenge some of the better teams.